Hmm. Testing. Cool. What's up, everybody? Yeah, so we're gonna start streaming here. Um, yeah, real quick. We're gonna get started here in just a second. But yeah, cool. Making sure everything is up and running. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah, for starters, I don't know how this microphone is gonna be compared to the last microphone. This is coming from a webcam. So, yeah, we're just gonna hope that it's alright and the audio quality is good. I don't know what the lag is gonna be like or the delay in this thing. Again, this is all just basically going to be for testing purposes. I don't even have a whole patch put together right now. That's pretty much what we're going to be doing today, which will be exciting and interesting, I think. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started here. I do have an interesting little patch going on. Oh wow, we have our first commenter, the Flats. Hello there. But yeah, what we're gonna do here, or what we have cooking so far, this cells module is being controlled by marbles. And basically this is creating permutations in the cells little brain here. So we have all 16 of these little, well, cells that are sending out pitch information to these two separate oscillators on the mini brute. And what that's going to let us do, well, I'll just show it off real quick. Yeah, let's see. So, yeah, we've got like a crazy little patch going on. Yeah, pretty funky. Alright, so that's what we're cooking with so far. What I want to get down is a little bass line in this. Yeah, I want to get down a little bass line here. And what I might do, actually, yeah, I think I'm actually gonna send out pitch information from here into the neutron. I'm making the neutron the bass line, kind of the whole thing here. And I also don't know how this audio quality is coming through, so you may not be able to hear that sub bass. But anyways, that's alright. I was thinking about maybe making like some FM type bass line. So I'm gonna attenuate oscillator 2 and run it into oscillator 1. Let's check it out here. So yeah, so that's giving us a pretty interesting sound. Yeah, this whole patch is gonna be just totally full of FM synth stuff. We're gonna trigger this gate here too. Oh man, if I can get all these wires to work together. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, alright, there we go. Whoa. Alright, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Anyways, so I'm just gonna try and program a little bass line here while we're cooking this up. There we go. That's pretty funky. Okay, yeah, now we're just messing around with basically the parameters of the two oscillators on the neutron and the FM amount. Oh, actually, I wonder, let's see. Alright, that's a little much, but we could get some crazy pitched effects here. Here, I'm gonna mute that for now, so we can just hear the bass line. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Alright, yeah, and so what I actually did here is I took oscillator 1 into the VCA. What I think I'm actually gonna do, put it in the overdrive so we can get pretty dirty bass line. Maybe that's not so dirty. Yeah, and I'm not actually filtering it out or anything, because so I wanted to actually send plats through the filter here. So what that means is that I can filter this out. Theoretically, I'll be able to filter this all out if I send this. I send the VCA into the slew output, or into the slew input. Let's see here. Alright, so theoretically this is gonna work. I've never actually tried this before. Yeah, but we're gonna see if this doesn't work here. So what I'm gonna do now is send the output of that into the slew limiter on the neutron, and the reason I'm doing that is because theoretically, right, it'll make a low pass filter, because that's what a slew limiter is basically supposed to do. And why can't I find my cables? Oh, well, that's alright. Yeah, let's get some of these. And the reason it happens is because a slew limiter basically limits, wow, I actually have no idea how to describe what a slew limiter does. That's pretty crazy. It is going to filter out, it's going to round out whatever your input is, right? So that's the whole idea. And technically, if you're, rounding it out, you're decreasing the upper harmonics if it's at an audio rate frequency. You know what I mean? So let's check this out. Let's see if this even works here. Yeah, so alright, so that is actually pretty good. So we can roll off the high end with the slew limiter. So like without a slew limiter, it's like that. With the slew limiter, it's like that. Because yeah, we really just want the subtone, right? We want the sub harmonics here. Not the sub harmonics, but just the sub frequency, right? So using a slew limiter means that I don't have to give up like one of two filters that I have on the neutron. So that's pretty convenient. Yeah, and also tell me, y'all, if the audio is coming in wonky or whatever. I don't know if I can change the latency on anything, but I can make like my voice louder or softer. I don't know if I can make the synths louder or softer, but it'll be okay. Anyways, so this. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Alright, let's add in the synth line. Oh man, that's actually pretty funky, y'all. Alright. So yeah, that's pretty funky. Let's see here. So what I want to do next, it's kind of missing. Well, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna add in plats real quick. And what I want to do with this, let's see if this cable will reach first. It absolutely will not. That's okay. What we're gonna do then is take one of these cables. Yeah, we're gonna come out of plats, and we're gonna go into the VCF on the neutron, and then we'll come back out of it. Dang, y'all, I need longer cable, or I need more cables of this like purple length, cause yeah. Anyways, alright, let's check this out here. So, we're gonna take the VCF out. Yeah, right here. Yeah, so this is plates right now. And let's cool. Awesome. So that's what we're cooking with now. Let's check this out. So how I kind of want like some percussive elements. So let's see. Yeah, let's just try doing this random triggers. Actually, let's use this sized cable. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, the velocity on the mini brute, we're going to set it to the gate setting. Yeah, and once we do that, we'll be able to basically so we're just going to mess around with some gate settings. Yeah, let's see what we can cook here. Alright. Oh no. Oh yeah. Alright, that's pretty cool. Let's see here. Alright, let's check it out. What we're gonna do here. Oh, that's pretty funky. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty funky, y'all. Okay, alright. Okay. Yeah, so that's... Yeah, this literally, yeah, this sounds like I'm on a, I don't know. This is definitely like techno on a space station. That's what it feels like. Yeah, alright, that's super cool. Okay, so, I guess the last little element that I'm gonna add here. We've got the nebulae cooking up. I don't know what's actually going to be in this. Oh, yo, this is Kennedy. This is John F. Kennedy. Let's hold on. Let's see if I can't make this normal.
Attempting to make a determination.
Yeah, here we go. So,
the dramatic achievements in space which occurred in recent weeks.
yeah, so
should have made clear to us all.
Oh my gosh.
As did the Sputnik in 1957.
Okay, so basically what I did was with the nebulae, it's very interesting because you can just record straight into it from any source, like your phone or whatever. So I was like, yeah, what if we just brought Kennedy into this? Because he's got like or well, the speeches anyways have that, I don't know, I don't know how to describe it. But the like freaking shortwave radio, like vacuum tube style sound that works really great in techno, right? So that's pretty funky, actually. Let's see here. Hold on a second. The idea is I'm gonna turn Kennedy into like a texture. Yeah, so we're gonna try and do that now, basically.
Did the Sputnik in 1957. Impact of this adventure on the minds of men everywhere who are attempting to make adventure on the minds of men everywhere who are attempting to make this adventure 7.
Yo, yeah, we might not go with Kennedy here. We might just record our own thing. In fact, I think that's gonna be the best bet here. Which is alright. Let's check it out. What I can do, well, I don't think that cable's long enough. Let's take this one. Yeah. So we basically just need like a pad or a texture or something along those lines. You know what I mean? Yeah, so we'll change the source real quick. This is about to be probably really freaking loud. But let's see. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna hold off on that for now. Yeah. Okay, alright, just making sure everything's good. Alright, let's mute that. So that's pretty funky. What we're actually gonna do here, we're gonna record this in to the nebulae. And so, oh wow, I forgot that you could do that. Huh. Anyways, alright, so I've got the synth line running. And what we can do here is just hit record. And now it's recording. Yeah. We're just gonna let it run for a little bit. Yeah, we're just recording a bunch of different little samples into this thing. Alright, great. Great. Alright, so now we can take this out and we'll put this back in there. Alright, and if we do this, yeah, that sounds pretty whack. Okay, this is pretty crazy. Sounds crazy right now. I wonder how it'll sound. Hold on, let's get this going. Okay. So, this is the craziest. What the heck? Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, y'all. When I said I wanted to make like a texture or a pad, I don't know if this is what I had in mind, but this is kind of funky. Alright. Okay, so while that is super funky, I don't think that's making a great texture. I want to keep it though, because that's crazy sounding. But we also have the U-burst here, which I'm using. Yeah, as a, well, sort of delay effect, something. Let's see here. What am I actually gonna do? Here. Let's play some of this. Alright, so we've got it captured in the buffer. And what's really nice is that the reverb applies to the dry signal. So we can make a texture from this thing. Check it out. Yeah, that's pretty funky. Alright. And this in the background is just whack. Right. Whoa. Hold on now. What was just breaking there? I don't know, I think I touched this cable in a funky way. And it did not like that. Alright, let's check this out. Alright, so I'm actually a huge fan of this groove right now. Okay, alright. Alright, so crazy idea. I think I actually can use this as a pad. Let's see here. Oh, Hector. This feels familiar. While noodling on my rack, I touch the cables and make unintentional noise. Yeah, it is kind of funny how that works out, isn't it? But let's check this out. So what I'm gonna do here Oh, I've used all the attenuators on there. And I may want to mess with the attenuators on here too. So I'm actually going to take the noise. Alright, let's get one of these cables. So I'm going to take the noise out of my synth. Yeah. So the noise channel just out of the mini brute. We can actually throw this into any channel we want on here, on the nebula. The reason I want to do that is because, well, this is very static, and while it might make a neat texture pad type thing, right, especially for techno, it's just, I don't know, it's too blaring and in your face. I don't know. I mean, we might go with it, but I'm gonna try using some noise to mess with some parameters here. Let's see what we can come up with. Alright, so that's if we mess with the start time. Let's go to the pitch. Alright, yep, that's pretty weird. Let's see the size. Yeah. Overlap. That doesn't really change much, does it? Density? Again, doesn't change much. Okay. Alright. So, let's actually... Wow. That sounds crazy. But what we're gonna try and do is come out of this LFO. Alright. This sounds like a little much right now. I may change this in a second. Let's try it in context and see if it musically makes sense. It might not. We might have to change it, but that's alright. Oh, that's actually pretty funky. Especially because you can sync the LFOs on the mini brute, which is great. Okay, yeah, this is just a whole world of weirdness. What the heck? Alright, I'm gonna introduce the clouds back into the mix. Okay. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, maybe I'm gonna have to figure something out regarding that, but it'll be okay. Yeah, let's just noodle around for a second to maybe pull some inspiration, right? Yeah, okay, that's pretty funky. Okay. So this is pretty busy. We're definitely gonna change up the nebulae right now. Yeah, just because frankly it's too much. Yeah. So alright. So that actually solves the problem of how we can add a texture or a pad into this. The U-burst, or clouds rather, um, the clouds can actually make a great texture for us. So we've got that solved. We can change the size and the texture knob to get different tones or whatever. We might add in, I don't know, actually, now that I think about it, we could add in some noise, or we could take the noise output and actually run it into the position. Let's actually, yeah, I mean, we can change the outputs of that, to make it sound more interesting. The nebulae. On the other hand, okay. Let's see here. I may record some things into this. I also have some other recordings on here. I don't know what they are, so bear with me. Alright. So there's Kennedy. Alright, that's some classical guitar that I recorded. This is ripped from, man, I don't remember. It's some Berlin School album. I'll remember it in a minute. This is off of the Light Bath Nebulae pack, which honestly, I may use this. Yeah, that's making a neat pad, but I don't know if it'll work well in context. So let's. Okay, so let's actually let's take the LFO out of that and change it back to the noise source. Let's see here. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. Okay, I've got an idea here. I wonder if. Yeah, alright, so we're gonna try taking the output of one of the oscillators here Actually, yeah, we'll go to the oscillator mix. Right, to get some FM sounds. Alright. I'm actually going to... Oh, man. We're getting down to our last handful of short cables. Alright. So we can take the amplitude output. Yeah, alright. Cool. Alright, we're gonna put a dummy cable into the amplitude output, right? So that I can use... Oh man, I maybe... Alright, that's a little much. Let's cut that out. Alright, so let's see here. We can take... Wondering if that'll reach. Not even close. Not even a little bit close. Not even far, to be honest. Alright, let's check this out. So I'm gonna run this into the amplitude attenuator. On that, we're routing the oscillator mix output into that. Yeah, I need some more mult cables, yo. Jesus. Okay, and that doesn't quite reach either, but that's okay. We'll do this. Hold on. All right. All right. Let's see here. Let's see if this makes sense in context. I'm not sure it will, but we're gonna try it out. Alright, absolutely not. That's okay. I'm gonna figure out something to do with this. I may record in some more samples at a later date, but right now, that's just not gonna work out. And it is what it is. So, yeah, so right now, we'll just use clouds to make our textures. I really want the nebulae to work as a good pad, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know, it's gonna take some work, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, but I may not do that during a stream. I'll probably record some more samples into it, and then we'll figure it out. Alright, so anyways, I feel like this sound we can modulate a little more, because we've got basically a ton of LFOs that we haven't used yet, so Okay, yeah, that's pretty funky. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. What I wanted to do, yeah, so, alright, let's kill that for a second. We can use ornament and crime here as a, basically, well, not basically, we can use it as a sample and hold module. So, we're gonna turn the quantizing off for all of these channels. Let's use C and D. Right now I've got the CV output of cells controlling the two oscillators on the mini brute. And yeah, that's basically giving us some sick permutations of this thing. And what we can do is run this, is run both of those CV inputs into this, which will act as a sample and hold module. Actually, okay, crazy idea. What we're gonna do instead of that, we're gonna use the meta quantizer mode. And what that'll let us do is basically take a gate output of this. And why is that exciting, you may ask? Well, it's exciting because then I can have a gate signal whenever and wherever I want it. So we're gonna do that. And yeah, man, I don't have enough cables. Yo, that's okay. So we can actually use this last channel here to send out a gate signal, a third gate signal. We're going to send it to the trigger input on ornament and crime. We're going to take off the quantization. Oh man, and that'll actually be great. Yeah, so the CV source, trigger 1, the CV source, let's see here. So, make this the last step. Alright. Come on now. How do I go back to the main screen? I thought you just hold the... Oh, you hold the left little guy there. Okay, that's alright. Yeah, we'll take the trigger to be this. And it should work. Okay, why am I not getting sound out of this now? Come on. Yeah, so it's triggering, it's working. Oh, maybe I need to... Hold on, auxiliary output, gate, ASR. Yeah. Alright, so the trigger source is trigger 1. The auxiliary output is that. I wonder if it wants me to make this. Nope. Well. I don't know why. Okay, so the trigger is working there, which is great. That's exactly what I want. But I'm not getting any sound. Oh. I'm getting like a smidgen of a sound here. Alright. Oh. Y'all. I'm an idiot. I had the channel muted. Oh my gosh. Alright. Yep, that one's a crap real fast. Well, let's try to bring it back. Let's try to bring it back in. First thing, I'm gonna get rid of this output. Firstly, yeah, we're gonna figure out something to do with the nebulae later. But for now, let's just kill it. All right. Okay, so that doesn't sound too hot. Let's hear what. Hold on a second. Let's do some testing, yo. Oh, I think it might be because the cables were flipped around or something. But yeah, y'all don't get to see this part where everything becomes a disaster. But I guess now you do. So let's check this out. Alright, so that's pretty funky. But what I think I'm gonna do here, yeah, we're gonna record something for a sample. Look at that. Okay. Alright, great. So we got that. Let's put these back into the CV inputs. Alright, and we can check out. If this works now. Alright, I'm gonna mute that just for a second while I patch this thing together. So yeah, all we're doing here is using Ornament and Crime as a little sample and hold module. And the reason will become apparent why I'm doing that here in a minute. Yeah. Okay. Great. So the reason we did that is so that I can have gate signals. Yeah, so I can basically have different. I don't know how to say this, y'all. So that I'm not just spitting out straight 16th notes. Alright, so since I'm not just spitting out straight 16th notes, I want the pitch to be held for whatever note I'm playing. So it'll basically give me more control over just like wackier rhythms. You know what I mean? So let's check this out. Let's see how it sounds in context. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty funky. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, yeah, this is pretty good. Yeah, and then I can just change the gates to fit whatever pattern I want. Yeah, alright, this is pretty funky. Okay, so that's pretty sick. That actually sounds... I'm actually pretty happy with how that sounds. Yeah, let's see. So, next thing on the menu, we should add some modulation. And all I've got are gigantic wires and cables, so... oh, whatever. It'll be alright, y'all. Let's see. So, what I'm gonna do here, firstly, we're gonna add LFO2 into the attenuator. Yeah, okay, that's pretty funky. Oh man, that's pretty cool. Okay. Hey, this is so funky, actually. Alright, crazy idea. I'm actually going to change something real quick. Let's see, so we've got LFO1 going into that. We're gonna make it a smooth random, put it on the lowest setting. Because then our pad, right, our texture is gonna change over time. Like this, like it's doing now. I don't know if this will be... yeah, I don't know. Anyways. Great. Yeah, so right now I'm basically just messing with plats. Trying to see if I can make this sound more interesting. I totally forgot that I was filtering this thing. Huh. Whoa. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna stick. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna stick with this FM sound. Okay, that's pretty funky. Yeah, cool. Alright, Joe. Alright, cool. So, I think I'm actually, yeah. I think we should jam on this for a little bit. Oh, I didn't have this all the way up. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do. Alright, you can stop for now. Yeah, we're just gonna jam this out for a little bit. See how it sounds and feels. And yeah, pretty much once I'm tired of jamming with this, I'm gonna call the stream here. I think it's been about an hour so far. Yeah, it says I've been live for an hour and 7 minutes, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna call it here in a minute. Again, we're just gonna jam. Cool? I think it'll be cool anyways. Alright. Let's see here. What do we even want to start with? Yeah, we can start with kick drum, call it even. Yeah, we can just keep with that. That'll be cool. Oh my gosh. These textures sound so cool, y'all. I really love clouds. I think it's such a great texture synth. Yeah, so I don't know if I don't think this sound is good enough to bring in as like the main melody. So maybe when we go to like actually perform this one, we'll keep that in mind. This should be like the finishing little tonal idea. Yeah, we definitely need to bring this in. Oh, so how do you make a sidechain compression? Great question. What I'm actually using here is the Endorphins Cockpit Squared. I basically got this module for that reason. Here, we'll turn the music down a little bit. But yeah, so the Cockpit Squared was basically like the game changer. I don't think it's a great mixing module, frankly. It's got like a lot of workarounds. It's pretty difficult to use, and it doesn't mute all the way, so you'll never get negative infinity mute, and it could be grounding issues or whatever. But I don't really use it as like a mute mixer in that sense. But yeah, I'm actually just sending the kick channel out of my drum brute into the Cockpit Squared, which has a sidechain input, and it has a little duck on it, because it's ducking, right? But anyways, that's how I'm getting the sidechain input, is that little module, and that's actually what's bringing everything together. That's like my main mixer, and it's only like a handful of HP. So while I do complain about like how kind of hard it is to use, right, and awkward, right? It's pretty small. But I mean, it's probably the best mixer you can get for like that amount of HP, especially if you're trying to do side chaining, right? Just because, yeah, I don't know. I don't know of any other mixers with just sidechain built into it. Um, so it's pretty convenient. But anyways, yeah, cool. All right, Joe. Um, we're gonna call it there. Yeah, because it's about 11 o'clock where I am. And I'll get it going in a minute. But thank you to everybody who tuned in today. I hope that was an interesting experience. I want to keep streaming. Probably, yeah, just, I don't know. I don't know. Recording videos can be very daunting, right? But I do like the stream setting because I get to just talk and interact with, you guys. Um, and so I think that's pretty fun. So expect more streams in the future. I'll probably stream later this week. Um, just yeah, and we'll probably record this techno session. This is just jam. We're putting the patch together, So yeah, so the next time I stream, we'll probably record this patch. Make some techno. Or record it anyways. But anyways, thank everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. And I'll see you probably later this week. So, peace.